Is it over?
Can you give me a bag?
Season 3 of Race to the Edge is called Follow the Leader. And it's a fish leg centric episode.
Oh boy.
It's fish legs focused episode, I mean.
Oh boy. What's our track record with fish legs?
So far, he's only gotten like 2 good episodes, and that was only Shock and Awe, which was in the last season.
Yes.
And Gem of a Different Color, which was from the very first season.
Yes. And what were the other ones? We had Big Man on Berg.
Big Man on Berg. The Iron Gronkle.
Iron Gronkle.
And
no, the Big something show.
Oh, the Best in Show. That was it.
Best in Show.
And so far, I think that's it.
Yeah. So you got those 3 plus Gem of a Different Color and
Shock and Awe.
So 6.
This
what?
is the 6th Fish Legs episode.
Good God! How many does Sallow get?
Probably more, and I'm pretty sure Fish Legs even got more than the twins.
Yeah. Why? But we'll discuss that. What's synopsis?
Synopsis is that that Fish Legs is put in charge of the Edge, while Astrid and Hiccup are out exploring. Oh my! And
of course, you know what happens.
Mm-hmm,
No.
He's not treated with respect by the other 3. So he comes across a cave when he finds out cave-dwelling night terrors, albino night terrors.
Mm-hmm.
Which we have pretty much been absent.
Yeah.
For a majority.
What happened to the snake varg?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're on vacation, or maybe they found out they weren't getting paid enough, so they dropped out.
Oh my.
He's able to. He's trained them, and they
revere him as a god.
That's an interesting way of putting it. No, they just simply love him so much so that they don't even want him to leave. We've seen that kind of episode done before.
Yeah,
I think I remember an episode of Wild Thornberrys doing that. And
yes. And so, of course, he kind of brings it upon himself. He tries to help him out in typical fish-like fashion. Though you do know that word. What was it? Let nature do its thing.
Yeah.
So if you try to make it better, it will make it actually worse.
Yeah. And so it turns out they're too smothering. They're smothering him so much.
Yes.
And the rest of the gang comes by, and then they escape. Fish Legs gets his moment of pure awesomeness. Which of course, this, considering Big Man on Berk, it's not that bad. This isn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's cheesy and goofy, but it'd never be as cheesy and goofy as Big Man on Berk.
Wait. Beginning.
Oh, yeah.
The head movie.
Well, I was getting to that.
Okay.
I was going to get to that. But first, the end of the episode is when, Hiccup and Fish Legs, they kind of apologize because they were both being idiots, and then they go off screen to geek out about an awesome sword that's covered in runes, which I like to call Viking Excalibur.
Don't bring up the white demon. God, he's annoying.
I don't know who the white demon is.
It's this one.
Saruman?
No!
Okay, no. Just
hold on.
No. Let's just get back on track.
All right.
So yeah, the cold opening was just kind of our reaction to the head movie that was playing or the dream sequence. It was the dream that Fish Legs was having. because he wakes up and he's falling asleep on one of the outposts. It's funny because I thought, oh god, please tell me you're not doing another big man on Burke kind of thing.
Okay, I like, oh my, the animation quality took a dip.
Actually, I kind of like that animation because
I love it.
It reminded me of Book of Dragons, only a lot more better. But it's funny the fact that they gave that in his head, Hiccup is doing his imitation of Stoic. If you remember from the first from the first movie, I mean. Excuse me, barmaid. I'm afraid you brought me the wrong offspring.
But no, what takes the cake is all the females. I do mean all the females. This includes Goathy. No! Why? You did this back in season 1 when he serrated that meat log! No!
What?
Remember he serrated taking Meatlug on a date? Now this?
Oh yeah, that one.
What is up with this?
Yeah, so he imagines all the girls, Astrid, Ruffnut, and Astrid fawning over him, and this is the only time we actually hear Goathy speak. Because I think they're trying to tell us that this is not really happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm sure Fishlegs being the only 3-dimensional character and everyone else being 2-dimensional and moving at 15 frames a second.
Yeah.
Isn't oh my god, it just blends so perfectly.
I know.
Okay, but really, note this. Now, it sounds like I'm being harsh on it. No, that's just how I do things. I always have a sarcastic remark for this.
Yeah.
For situations like these, but the thing is, I like that. The strange thing is,
it had a good message.
I wasn't going for that. The thing is that the introduction of an animated sequence, I would kind of like DreamWorks actually start doing that, just not on this scale, yeah. But I kind of would like to see more animated sequences, really, because that kind of style of animation,
I kind of miss that kind of style of animation.
I know. I miss the 2D, and I like how kind of visually it had its own particular style to it.
It's kind of the reason why
and of course I like Scottish Jay Baruchel.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny. So I think if they do little small little chibi sketches like what Ruby's doing right now, I wouldn't be opposed to that, really.
No, I wouldn't either.
In fact, I would kind of actually like the comic. I kind of like the new graphic novels to use that kind of animation style. Yeah, but anyway, what? I don't know. This is still a pretty good episode, but not as good as the last two because I can actually nitpick about this. But I'm also willing to admit I might be wrong on this. For one, Snotlout is kind of back to his kind of usual self, really. But
remember, he has respect for Hiccup.
He has respect for Hiccup. Yeah, he's grown. He doesn't respect any. He doesn't. So pretty much the only ones he doesn't respect are the twins and Fishlegs.
Yes.
Now I'm pretty sure he does respect Astrid.
Of course.
But that doesn't that does not deter him from trying to flirt with her.
Nope.
No. And he even tries to sell his monstrous nightmare gel.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
that's been a while since I see greedy Snotlouts.
That's the subplot. They use up all of their emergency supply of monstrous nightmare gel. Because the twins love to do destruction. What more can I say?
It doesn't need to be said.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So now they try to use various methods to try and get it, and Snotlout is saying, "Hey, I can get it myself easy peasy. So,
Now, the thing is, we never knew what the deal was. What was his price? What was it? I have to wonder.
Maybe having Barth and Belch be his dragon for a week.
Maybe he wants a remodel of that statue.
Maybe he wants Bjorn Borg. You know how much they love Bjorn Borg.
Yes, they do. In fact, what was that whole saying? Was he trying to... It's been a while.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to refer to. What episode was it?
I think this was back when they're like, have you tried stopping Jorgensen from getting his yak pie?
Oh, that was in Flight of Passage.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe he wanted the yak butter parfait from that episode.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it can't be done.
Or maybe he wants chicken.
Yes.
He wants the chicken. Oh my god, that's why we haven't seen him lately.
Oh.
Nah, okay. But anyway. So the thing is that this was pretty okay, but you know, when you have Big Man on Burke to compare it with, it's still, you know, it's like comparing apples to oranges.
Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty good in that, you know, Fish Legs kind of gets that little the cheesy, you know, I got the sword, hero block.
Yes, yeah. Light shining.
And we see albino cave-dwelling night terrors that have become so used to the dark that any kind of light they shy away from.
Which was odd, considering that all that fire did nothing.
Well, I think it probably wasn't bright enough. We're talking like sunlight.
Well, I know it's sunlight, but still, when you have an explosion of light happening in front of your face, that would just scatter. That should scatter.
True. Yeah, I guess the other nitpick that I kind of have is that they are also very sensitive to sound, which was kind of brought up a little bit, which was brought up earlier in the episode, and so Fish Legs comes in with axes and he's banging them, and that just kind of reminded me, wait, why aren't their dragons like feeling the effects? Because if you remember from the first movie that it kind of also disorients them as well.
Yeah.
But so, you know, great, you know, writing liberties.
I gotta love those.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing with the series, there is kind of a little trade-off. You gotta risk some continuity while maintaining others, I guess. Of course, sometimes that can backfire.
Yeah. Okay, so we're episode 3 in?
Yeah. So pros?
No. Let's see. How many episodes is this season?
There's usually 13 in a season.
So from episode 1, we had encounter with the hunters. So really, from last season, we had a plot line with the Dragon Eye, but now
we didn't. Well, even in the first season, there wasn't much of a plot either.
Yeah. Time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of worries me.
Do you have any pros?
Other than, well, at least this fish-like message wasn't as bad as others.
Yeah.
Which was painfully obvious was Best Man Show.
You mean Big Man on Burke and Best in Show?
Yes. Those felt so painful. Mm-hmm. It was hard.
I know. But, oh yeah, the other thing is that I gotta bring this up because if I don't, then the fans will, is that Fish Legs is known to be half berserker, so the fact that he does kind of go crazy in Gem of a Different Color, which I think I guess Snotloud kind of forgot. I mean, it has been 3 years.
Yes, I'm surprised. Why, if he doesn't respect Fish Leg, why hasn't he remembered? Hey, do you remember at that time he pissed him off?
Well, that's because he was getting between him and a mother dragon.
Yeah, but still,
so,
it's like.
I guess because there's no mother dragon, he can just walk all over Fish Legs.
Yeah.
But anyway,
if only
so,
you turn on and off that berserker switch.
Yeah, so, yeah. And so, since the twins say that you gotta be a little crazy, and Fishleg says, maybe I should be a little crazy. You know, that's a callback to book Fishlegs.
Yes.
So yeah. I got nothing. I don't think I let you speak at all.
No, you didn't.
Well, sorry.
Well, I really didn't have much to critique. You pretty much hit every nail on the head.
Okay. What were your personal cons?
Well, my personal cons. Let's see here. It was kind of predictable. You kind of predicted what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, he's like, oh god, he's going to fix something. It's going to backfire, and the gang has got to save him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Yeah, and then... Yeah, and I will admit, it's a little predictable.
Yep. And really, it's like, I do hope they bring that up. It's like, does that have any relevance? Or is it going to be like, hey, we have writing, and then next episode, oh, we got something else.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, is there a point to this?
Hopefully the next episode will bring some significance for the sword.
Yes, I mean,
pray
it does.
I mean, it's a sword with writing on it, and it was stuck in the rocks in the cave rocks.
Yes. Hey, maybe if Fishleg prays enough, he can become like this guy right here. You know, He-Man.
Conan.
Close enough.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna end on that note. See you next time.
Later.